First, we're going to start off with swipe. And when we do swipe, I'm going to identify myself. Hello, my name is Marcia Williams. I will be your nurse today. I'm going to wash my hands, of course. And then I'm going to identify the patient. I'm going to ask the patient their name and date of birth to identify who they are. They're going to repeat it back to me. After that, I'm going to provide privacy. Once I provide privacy, I closing the curtain. I'm going to explain what we're going to do today, which we're going to be doing gait with the gait belt and crutches. With the gait belt, the nurse will flex their hips at the knees and align the knees with the patient's knees. Then we'll take this gait belt, and usually I have a patient do this with, but you'll bring it through, and bring it back through, and you will tighten it, and then you will have it around the patient. So, of course, they're not going anywhere. And then you have it tight enough so you can stick your hands in there so you can have control over them also. Once you do that, you will rock back and forth with your patient until they're in a standing position. The patient uses the armrest for support, and the nurse eases the patient into the chair. We're going to explain the 2-point gait requirements, at least partial weight bearing on each foot. So the patient moves the crutch at the same time as the opposing leg so that the crutch movements are similar to the arm motion and during normal walking. And with the 3-point, alternating a 3-point requires the patient to bear all of the weight on the one foot. The patient needs weight on both crutches. And we also have the 4-point, which is alternating on 1 point. Gait gives stability to the patient but requires weight bearing on both legs. Each leg is moved alternating with the opposing crutch. So you would bear your weight on the leg on one of the legs one at a time. So the 3-point is the support. 3-point of support are on the floor at all times. And then with the crutches, the patient transfer weights the crutches and to the crutches in the unaffected leg. So if you have one leg that's broken, you would have the crutches up underneath your armpit, and then you would bear your weight on the leg that's not affected, not broken or wounded, or on the crutches, depending on the way you walk and take your steps. The patient grabs the arm of the chair with the free hand and begins to lower himself into the chair. And that's explaining the crutches and the gait belt. And then when you get your patient back to the bed, or if they're sitting there, you make sure you bring it down to the lowest level, and you make sure the rails are up, and then you make sure they have everything. They make sure they have everything they need. You make sure you did everything, that they're in a comfortable position, and they have no wants and needs at the moment. Then we're gonna give them the call bell to have access to you at any time, call you when they need you. Then you're gonna open your curtains back, and then you're gonna wash your hands. Always wash your hands before you leave out of the patient's room. And that concludes my video.